Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this, in game 2 of a... Back-to-back. Just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Miles Turner out there with Kuminga. Then it's Green. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Shepard in at the 2 spot. Now here's Wiggins. Reed sets a screen. Wiggins, no good. Murray against Harden. Murray passes to Turner. Outside for Green. Softly drops in the floater.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Harden, the pass to Reed. Back to Harden. Oh, and Turner with a block. Reed against Kuminga. Comes up empty down low.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Shot is up. And Indiana misses again.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Shepard.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Left side, Edwards. Oh, stolen by Turner. Outside Murray. Outside Green. Out to the right wing. Pass to Shepard. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Shepard for 3. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the night. So he gets them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Wiggins outside. Here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Kuminga. Reed, good.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Turner with it. Here's Shepard. Now here's Murray. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Turner, a screen on Harden. Green for 3. Pass to Shepard. Outside, Green. There's a screen by Kuminga. And Green, good for 3. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. James Harden is second.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gafford passes to Harden. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Toronto leading by 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Outside Kuminga from behind the arc. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Indiana. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Indiana. Gafford against Green. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game. And I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now, here's Green. 11 points for him last game against Denver. Let's go with a 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Reed passes to Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Turner. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
This, to me, is where Turner has mastered that pump fake, right? The defense can't jump at that. You've got to stay down and stay disciplined.
Jackson, he's checked in for Gafford. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them. A terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Outside, Green. Shoots over Harden. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Shepherd. Shepherd's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Wiseman, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Smith in for Green. 3-pointer, Harden. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Toronto leading by 8. Pass to Murray. Here's Shepherd. Outside Kuminga. Smith outside. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Harden. That shot is off. The Raptors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Wiseman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Reddish is checked in for Edwards. And it's Flynn in for James Harden. Toronto making a switch here. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Flynn. 9 points for him in his last game. Wiggins passes to Reed. Wiseman with a steal. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Pass to Okoro. Chalk up 2 there. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Flynn, covered by Smith. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Rebound Toronto. Their last encounter in Toronto.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now here's Smith. No points yet. Pass to Mobo. There's a screen. Okoro outside. 5 on the clock. On the take. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Reddish. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Smith. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Okoro. And again, Toronto, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Now here's Reddish. Here's Flynn. There's a screen by Wiggins. And he lobs it up to the rim. Wiseman with a steal. Okoro outside. Shot clock at 6. Wiseman a screen on Reddish from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Flynn, guarded by Okoro. Pass to Jackson. Outside Reddish. Now Reed. With the fadeaway. That one falls. And it's now only a 5-point Raptor lead.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Here's Mobo, defended by Jackson. Here's Mobo. Smith outside. From deep, Wiseman. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
Wiggins with a screen on Smith. Throws it up high. Wiseman with a steal. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Finney Smith's checked in for Indiana. Clarkson comes in for Wiggins. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
Here's Flynn, covered by Smith. Jackson against Wiseman. Jackson the screen, 6 to shoot. Clarkson passes to Flynn. Pulls up, high post. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Okoro on the wing, to the middle. Oh, deflected. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Flynn from downtown. And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Raptors head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
We've got Anthony Edwards. Jordan Clarkson is out there with James Harden. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Outside Murray. Pass to Shepard. Turner, a screen on Clarkson. And here's Shepard for 3. Pacers with a rebound. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Pacers trail by 6. Clarkson outside. Back to Harden. Clarkson with a screen on Green. Harden from outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Green. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Edwards. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And Indiana with some changes. Reed comes in for Finney-Smith, and it's Wiggins in for Clarkson. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
The BA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Pacers trail by 3. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. With the floater. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covered so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And And both free throws good for Green. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Edwards looking it over. Takes a three. The triple hits for Edwards.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Outside, Green. Pass to Kuminga. Now Turner. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Shepard. 5 to shoot. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he drops the first.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Kuminga. Back to Green. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Murray connects from outside.
Yeah, we'll probably see Murray in a lot of pick and roll sets in his NBA career. He's got a clear feel for it for sure.
Harden, the pass to Gafford. And here's Edwards. The 3 is up. Kuminga pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Green with the ball. He's got 14. Turner, a screen on Harden. Green for 3. Oh, Green from distance.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Gafford. Turner covers. Gafford the screen. Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Toronto leading by 8. Here's Murray. Takes the contact, and Murray still drops it in.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Harden finds Edwards. The fader. Toronto grabs the miss. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Shepard. Inside, Kuminga. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And there's the screen. Wiggins outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, from deep, Andrew Wiggins.
No, being assertive. Wiggins right now calling his own number off the pick and roll action.
Pass to Wiseman. He puts up a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 10. It's Wiggins on the wing. From deep three-point land. Rebound Toronto. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Turner. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Gafford. And it's Shepard missing. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 10. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Harden's got 6 points.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Here's Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. James Harden picks one up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Gafford. Reddish comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Flynn in for Harden. Okoro is checked in for Toronto. Smith comes in for Shepard. Back to Edwards. Jackson for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Back to Smith. Screen by Wiseman. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Oh, look at Wiseman. All the tools inside.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Jackson outside. Fires the 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Okoro. Reddish covering to the inside. Here's Wiseman. The 3, Smith. He shoots again. Wow, strong finish from Wiseman.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pacers trail by 9. Here's Flynn. Still no points. Outside Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line.
And you can see his focus at the stripe this half has been tremendous.
Finney Smith checked in for Indiana.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Smith. Pass to Wiseman. 1:57 left in the first half. Shoots. Pacers with a rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Smith passes to Okoro. Wiseman, a screen on Reddish. Inside. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Jackson, right side. Got it. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Smith. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wiseman. Through contact. Wiseman still gets it to go.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
outside Edwards. 30 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. On the money from 12 feet away.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And Okoro gets it to go.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. To the paint. Smith left side. The three ball. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Well, their problems start on the backboard. And it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix it.
And let's move to some... Appreciate you joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Toronto leading by 11. So for the Raptors right now, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Murray, then it's Green, and it's Shepard in at the 2. And that one's good. Green.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Can't connect from short range.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Both good from the line that time. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Harden, the pass to Reed. The kick out to Wiggins. Harden from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Edwards. Here's Shepard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Gafford passes to Harden. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Harden's got 10 points.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Here's Green. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Green, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Shepard. Down low. Here's Murray. And it's Murray Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. The Pacers, second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
And here's Edwards outside. Kuminga pulls it in.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And Kuminga throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And that one's good. Green.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Right side Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Outside Kuminga. Green against Harden. And that one's good. Green. Green's got 27.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Wiggins. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Keegan Murray.
Oh, what a quick move. Wiggins able to draw the contact. Defender completely off balance.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Wiggins. Clarkson's checked in for Indiana. And Wiggins drops them both. Toronto leading by 17. Outside Murray. Back to Green. 4-3. Indiana with a rebound. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Clock at 2. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Green. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Pass to Turner. Back to Green. There's the triple. That shot is off. 8 for 13 so far. Pacers trail by 17. Wiggins passes to Gafford. On the wing, Harden. Low block shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Keegan Murray.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
And he sinks the 2nd. Toronto leading by 16. Outside Murray. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside Reid. Clarkson outside. Green against Harden. Count that one. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Murray against Wiggins. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. Outside for Green. Pass to Kuminga. Over Reid. Indiana with a rebound. Reid's got rebound number 11. Pacers trail by 16. Back to Harden. Outside Reid. Now here's Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. They led the game at one point by 20. Green for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Well, Indiana shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And play stops, a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. So a moment now to see the story for Anthony Edwards.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here's Flynn, Green covering. Jackson on the wing. 7 points in the game. Stolen. And here's Wiseman. Pass to Shepard. Here's Mobo. Defended by Jackson. Outside, Green. He drops it from range. Green's got 15 points here in the second half.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Now Clarkson. No made baskets yet. Launches it. That shot off. Raptors lead by 22. To the wing, right side. To the inside. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Shepard.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Reddish. Back to Flynn. Jackson with a screen on Green. Clock at 6. Right side Reddish. Over Okoro. They get it again. And Reddish gets it to go.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's the pick. Here's Green. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Just a versatile offensive weapon. I really like seeing Green mix it up with that floater.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Green missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Clarkson outside. Jackson outside. Outside Reddish. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Jackson can't get it to go. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 55% for the game so far.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Clarkson with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Bobo with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Shepard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And when you talk about efficiency, these are the guys that come to mind. Here are the league's best shooters so far. James Wiseman is second.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Indiana making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Finney Smith passes to Jackson. Finney Smith a screen. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 9.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Wiseman a screen on Edwards. And here's Shepard for 3. Knocks down the long J.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Wiseman a screen on Edwards. Inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Malachi Flynn, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Going inside, Shepard, that's good. 11 points in the game.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Reddish passes to Jackson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Good work there as it goes.
Flashing the in-between game, nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Edwards. Wiseman a screen on Edwards. Down low. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Toronto Raptors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Malachi Flynn. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's P.J. Tucker. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Back to Flynn. Finney-Smith a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And Williams over to help. Flynn pass to Tucker. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 23. Pass to Mobo. To the wing on the left. Here's Marshall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Marshall's got his first points of the night. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first one falls, and And Indiana with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Reddish. Okoro is checked in for Toronto. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the paint. Gafford with the bucket.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Smith passes to Okoro. Williams a screen on Clarkson. Here's Okoro. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Gafford. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Inside, shot clock at 6.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Clarkson missed it from 7 feet.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Okoro. Checked by Tucker. Here's the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Okoro. Banked it in off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Clarkson outside. Gafford the screen. Clarkson passes to Gafford. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Okoro on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. They set the screen. Down low. Here's Mobo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Now here's Clarkson. Guarded by Okoro. And it's off from 3-point range.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Williams against Gafford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
You want to talk about a guy making himself a threat. That Grant Williams is so active no matter which end of the floor he's playing.
You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Now here's Clarkson. He's closely guarded. There's the 3. Rebound, Toronto. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about. Smith outside.
into the lane. And the layup falls.
A crafty finisher, Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Clarkson outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
BA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from three. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
And the Pacers making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
For three, Mobo with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Smith. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Green's checked in for Toronto.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Shots blocked.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Reed. And Indiana misses again. Here's Okoro to the inside. Turner inside, working on Reed. Back to Turner. Pass to Okoro. Green for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's got 38 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Reddish is checked in for Reed. The Pacers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Clarkson with the ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Back to Okoro. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Gafford to screen. Here's Clarkson. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Reddish. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
At the line.
And that one misses. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Tries from 6 feet. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
It's Wiggins on the wing. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Toronto. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here is Green. picked him clean. Reddish on the wing. It's deflected.
The aggressiveness from Okoro to send that back. Not in my house.
Outside, Green. Releases from 15. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Green's got 40 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Reddish. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Green. There's a screen by Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gafford, and it's Turner, that time on the assist by Green.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Green.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
The Raptors making a switch here. Smith's checked in. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Gafford the screen. Shoots from the line. Wiggins, no good.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Reddish. Gafford the screen. Fires from deep. And Reddish gets it to go. 7 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Green. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really